everyone! So a while back ago I tweeted, and also in my skincare video, I told you guys that I bought a Clarisonic. So a lot of you were kind of asking what the difference was between the Clarisonic and the Olay cleansing brush. So I thought I'd do a video explaining pros and cons of both so you can decide whichever one is a better purchase for you. I do have both of them. These are what they look like. I'm going to first start off with the Olay one. So this is the size of it compared to the Clarisonic. It is smaller. The brush head is smaller. Take off this. That's the difference in sizes of brushes. This one's really dirty because I never cleaned it or refilled the brush head. So this one operates by battery. You take this little sucker down and you push your batteries in there. Hey, calm down. Sorry, my puppies are crazy. This one is a 2-speed, so when you turn it on, you turn the top one, and the brush rotates in a circle. That's what it does. You can hit that one for the second speed, and then it just goes a little bit faster. I always use the second speed. I felt the first speed wasn't really doing anything for me. So if you have pretty sensitive skin, I'd probably recommend the first speed. But if you're kind of normal, I say second speed all the way. It is light. I would say it probably weighs about maybe like 2 pounds or a pound or something like that. It's definitely not heavy at all. The brushes they're pretty long for your regular brushes. It is quite soft. It's definitely not hard whatsoever. And then, like I said before, this rotates like that. They are about $29 depending on where you lived. Mine was $29 or $30 at Target. I know they're more expensive in Canada, or wherever you live they could be a different price, so keep that in mind. Refillable brush heads are, I forgot to look for this. I think they're about $10 or $15 to replace the brush head. You should replace these every 3 months, at least. That's probably the minimum. If you wear a lot of makeup, I would replace them sooner than that. I had this one, I've had it for a while actually, but I never replaced the brush head, which is why it's kind of dirty and kind of getting a little frayed and old. Pros is that it does definitely clean your face, more so than just washing, regularly with your hands. So that is a good thing. It is very gentle. It's definitely not abrasive in any form. It's easy to use. It's affordable. It's really cheap comparing to the Claris. Then the cons about this thing is that at first I thought that it cleaned my skin. It was actually in one of my favorites, and I thought it was amazing. But I was still kind of breaking out. I was still pretty oily. I felt like it really didn't do anything for my pores. I thought it was awesome when, in all reality, now that I'm comparing it to the Clarisonic, it doesn't even compare. It really doesn't. And I'm not just saying that because this is a drugstore and, Clarisonic is more expensive and I'm trying to like the more expensive one, because it's not that at all. If you have both, you will completely agree with me that this is nowhere near as awesome as your Clarisonic. After I wash my face with this, I removed my makeup first with my makeup pads, and then when I was using this, I still had makeup in my pores. I still had dirt and oil and all that kind of stuff just stuck in my pores because I felt like this was just spinning my makeup around in a circle. And I felt like it was just getting the top layer off, which, I mean, is great, is good, but I needed deep pore cleansing because I do have large pores and I have oily, acne-prone skin, and I can't just, a little exfoliate here and there. I need something. It says it does clean 6 times better than washing your face, which I could probably agree with that. Maybe, but that's what the Clarisonic states, and as you can probably already tell, I think Clarisonic's way better. But it is super affordable, so if you can't afford the Clarisonic, get this one, but I really strongly recommend to just save your money and buy the Clarisonic. Speaking of which, let's move on to the Clarisonic. I got the Mia. This is what it looks like. The Mia is $119. It recently went down in price, and that's just because they're coming out with a Mia 2. There's 3 different types of Clarisonics. The first one is the regular Mia. It's a 1-speeder. You just turn it on, and then you turn it off. Oh, it's dying. My light's blinking. The Mia 2 is a 2-speeder, and then the Plus is a 3-speed. It also comes with a body brush, so you can exfoliate your knees or, you know, your whole body if you want to. Go for it. They're all different in prices. The Plus, which is the 3-speed, is $225. The new Mia is $195, and this is now $119. And now they have all sorts of different colors of the handle, which is awesome. I have the pink one, which I didn't really want because I don't really like pink. I know, shocker to the world, but I would have rather had like the yellow one or a green one, blue one, something like that. Actually, I kind of like the Jaguar print too. But the pink one is all what we had in stock, and the brush head that I have is the Deep Pore Cleansing Brush. This is what it looks like. It has your regular bristles around it, but in the middle, these are a little bit, I don't want to say harder, but they're more coarse. So they kind of break up that excess oil and dirt and makeup on your skin. So the difference between the brushes on this one is when you press this one, it doesn't spin in a circle. Also, this outer part doesn't move. It's just the inner part, which is on purpose because they want to keep this stable so your soap and your face wash doesn't go everywhere. So it kind of holds it in and keeps it in one place so it's not just splattering all over the place. The brush head, you cannot see it move to the naked eye, but when you kind of shine a light on it or a flashlight or a really high def blue light, you can see it. It kind of goes like this. Really, that's really, really bad. It pivots back and forth, so which I kind of like better because I feel like it's kind of vibrating my pores and getting everything out of it. This one, it has a charger. You just kind of stick the charger and it magnetizes and just kind of chills right on there. First time you get it, you will have to charge it for about 12 hours. I haven't charged mine in about a week probably, and it's just now about to die. So I think it's a pretty long last, and you just plug it in and charge it. The Pore kit also came with a bunch of these guys. Like I said in my skincare video, these are just some pads. It also came with a full size of the Boscia Purifying Gel Cleanser, which I totally love this combination. I feel like it is so clean after I finish washing my face. Is kind of awesome and insane at the same time. And right now they have a bunch of kits that have cleansers or pads or serums and stuff like that. So at the moment it's really cool. Maybe they're doing it just for the holidays, I don't know. They're putting a bunch of stuff in the Clarisonic box that you will get. So you're getting a lot of stuff for the price, which is nice. It is, I'm not breaking out as much. I'm not as oily. I don't have weird sort of dry patches on my skin like sometimes randomly get. My skin is amazingly soft. I cannot even describe how soft it is when I finish using my Clarisonic. It's amazing. I feel like my pores are smaller, my skin's more even, my makeup goes on so much more smooth than it did before. It's just, my face, I feel, has improved, or my skin has improved. My face is still the same. So it honestly doesn't even compare, and I can't like stress to you enough what like the difference of amazingness that the Clarisonic is. Let's talk about cons. Number one is the price. It's expensive. Do not get me wrong. I've been debating for over a year getting a Clarisonic. I was going to do it last year because we got a really good discount. We got 30% off of it during Christmas time, and everyone and their mom was buying it, and I was just like, no, I just don't have the money, or I wanted to spend it on other things. So it's been a while, and you know, selling it and seeing people buy it, like employees, and seeing how it's improved their skin, I was kind of sold, and everyone was just like, buy it, you'll love it, you'll love it. Reviews on it online are crazy awesome. We never really have a return on a Clarisonic. I think I've only returned once in the almost 2 years that I've been working at Sephora, and that was just because she didn't even use it. It was buyer's remorse, and when she got home, her husband got mad that she spent that much. So that's why she returned it. I'm going to do a really sort of quick demo on this just to show you the differences. And I just got home from work, so I have the same exact. That was weird. My hair moved weirdly, and like it was in the background. I thought it was a person, and that's creepy because I'm home alone. So anyway, I have the same exact amount of makeup on. I'm not like doing this to lie to you or anything like that. So this is the Neutrogena makeup remover wipe that I always use. Take off my makeup every single night. Face makeup on today. I have I have a sample of the Chanel matte, which I've been liking. It doesn't make me completely matte. I think I still like my Makeup Forever full cover as my foundation. Okay, so I just cleaned my brush, but as you can see, it's still kind of dirty because it's kind of old. Okay, so I'm going to use the Boscia Purifying Cleansing Gel. And I'm going to use the Olay first. I'm going to do one pump right on my brush. Like that. And then I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to use the second speed. Probably get a towel, because this is kind of messy. The nice thing I forgot to mention about this is that it does kind of spin on its own, so you don't really have to move it. This one I find the water does splash everywhere because it is rotating pretty fast. So if you're not in the shower doing this, then you probably will get stuff everywhere. Okay, so after a bit, that is, Melanie, stop looking at me. That's what's on my brush as far as excess makeup. Okay, so that is what was left over from the Olay. And I splashed off my face with water to get the residue from this off. And then I took wipe and then wiped my face again, this side, and that's what was on it. And then when I look closely into the mirror, I still see makeup in my pores right around like in the little shelf, I guess, of my chin. There's still a lot of makeup just kind of like chilling there. So it's kind of sucky. Now on to the Clarisonic. Do the same thing, squirt a little bit of this on there. And then turn on. This one's just a 1 speed. So this one you do have to move yourself. You don't want to press too hard though, because then it won't vibrate enough. So you just kind of lightly put it on the skin. And I'm just going to actually go over my chin and get the rest of that makeup off, because I know it's going to take it off. This goes for 30 seconds, and then after 30 seconds it immediately shuts off. so you know when you're done. And then actually it just died too. After makeup wipe, that is what's on my brush. So this is the Clarisonic side after using it. This is, which side? This is the Olay side. For feel wise, I mean, this side is so much softer than the Olay side. And the reason I also forgot to tell you, the reason why you want to deep clean much better is because all your serums go in faster. Not faster, but deeper. They work better. Your moisturizers, your spot treatments, whatever you're using for your skin is going to work faster and better because it gets in deeper. It doesn't have to sort of sit on top of, you know, your buildup of your makeup or oil, your clogged pores. It can really get down in there very deep. So that's why I like it, and I really honestly think my skin has improved so much. The texture, I don't break out nearly as much as I did, so that's awesome. So I think that's honestly it. All the things that I wanted to cover. If you guys have any additional questions or comments or anything like that, let me know down below. As you can see, the sun's going down, so you can't even really see me anymore. I really hope you found this helpful, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Bye!